My name is Leitha Ortiz-Lesh. I am 39 years old. I'll be 40 in July. I am just about 235 pounds, and I am not big enough to be on The Biggest Loser.
My parents always stressed the importance of a good education, but they had no problem with me expressing myself. When I went on to Penn State, it was no different. Meeting Sue was a perfect match. We were the socialites of our dorm. We were the movers, we were the shakers. Always unique, always together like two peas in a pod. There wasn't a time that I can remember that Sue wasn't there for me if I needed her. And at that point, we were pretty much on top of the world, ready to take it on and all that it had to offer. Unfortunately for me, that's when my world came crashing down. Over the next 10 years, I lost first my mother, then my father, then my sister. And I don't know that I've ever recovered.
And this is my husband, Eric, and he will be the video man today. Right?
Sure.
Okay. So we are now in the town of New Paltz, city of New Paltz, village of New Paltz, whatever they call it. It is a college town. It's where my office is, so that's why we're heading this way. Straight ahead, as I'm stopped at a light, is Nico Sushi, one of our favorite places to eat. It's not where we're going to eat today, though. Then we're going to head through town. Kind of a little bit of a hippie kind of town, but I love it. Do you see that when I do that?
I'm trying to...
Some old haunts. Used to hang out at McGillicuddy's a lot. Used to go to P&G's until we had an unfortunate incident there. Let's see, what else we got here? I have a good friend, owner of Murphy's. Are you dead? Good sushi here. Haven't eaten there. They got rid of Toscani's, my favorite deli. Made homemade mozzarella cheese. And here is my, are you ready? Yeah. My home away from home. 175 Main Street. My office is in this building right here. We're gonna go inside. That's it there. Close. This is me. This is my office. I share it with another person, a CPA. My desk, accountant's desk. Conference room. There's really not much else to do. I bought that piece of artwork right there, by the way. A little bit of a hallway. Bathroom, you don't need to see that. Our somewhat of a kitchen. Our very empty Annie's milk refrigerator. And that's pretty much it. So an average day, I'm sitting here, got my laptop out, I'm taking a million phone calls, got to check the answer machine, so you're going to have to pause it again. Okay, so this is my wall of fame, my law school degree, my Penn State degree, and that, of course, is my other wall of fame, is my daughter across the way from me. So again, I normally am here from about 9:30 in the morning. Depending on what's going on at home, I can stay as late as 6:30, or sometimes I have to get home a little earlier depending on Eric's plans. But pretty much 3 or 4 days out of the week, lunch is right around the corner in this building. So let's go, because I'm hungry. So here's the really long walk that I have to get lunch. Right around the corner. In the same building. My exercise, my daily exercise. That's my view, by the way. Adam, agreeing to be videotaped. This is Adam.
Hi.
How often am I here, Adam?
This is your daily.
All right. You didn't have to say that much. Okay, no, that's all right. I'm going to get the chicken that I usually get.
The Tuscan chicken?
The Tuscan chicken with the mozzarella and roasted pepper, and I'm going to get a little. And
Tuscan pudding?
No, I'll get the butterscotch pudding.
Yeah,
If you have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this one there.
Oh, I better go grab it. Okay. And do you want... So this is my temptation. I had empanadas yesterday. I'm getting the chicken today. Normally I'll get cheesecake, but not today. I'm not going to get that. Wonderful food. Ready? Okay. So one of my favorite lunches at main course, which by the way, you can totally convince yourself that you're eating right when you're eating healthy. You just ignore the size of the portions. This is their Tuscan chicken sandwich, which I get probably at least once, if not twice a week. It's got pesto sauce. It's got some free-range chicken. I believe it's organic. It's got homemade mozzarella on there that's melted. I think we're missing some roasted red pepper, which is normal. Oh, no, there it is. Roasted red pepper on the, sun-dried tomato, sorry, on the bottom. I don't even know what I'm eating. The key here, though, is I always get a salad. And they know how to make a salad for me, and they don't charge me extra because I'm there so often. But hidden under these wonderful carrots are the key ingredients of my salad, which are crumbly blue cheese. And of course, nothing is more true than everything is better than with bacon. So make sure that that's on every single salad. I don't even have to ask for it anymore. They automatically put it on. A little bit of balsamic vinaigrette. And I go to town. Ooh, that's not mixed all the way, but that's okay. We'll do that. And then, as you can see, they have these gorgeous desserts over there, and one of my favorite is their homemade butterscotch pudding. I do not leave main course without a meal and a dessert. I don't, however, eat or drink rather calories because I always drink water, like that makes up for it. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's all over my face. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my goodness, this one's dripping. Yeah.
Most sandwiches on my wife's end, stripped of their bread, and the cheese and the meat consumed, all on their lonesome. I don't think she has ever eaten a sandwich since we were ever together where the bread wasn't consumed by itself in the entirety.
As things continued to get worse for me, things were getting better for Sue. She was at an all-time low with her weight. I continued to increase my weight, still having fun, Monica Lewinsky for Halloween, the Hispanic Bar Association dinner, and finally, Eric popped the question. So first things first, we had our wedding. 13.5 inches of rain, in a tent, flooding everywhere, still had a great time. Sue was there, along with Mom and Pop Fuchs, and her new fiancé, Tony. And so, 2 weeks later, we were at Sue's wedding. And shortly after that, don't judge, came Nicole. That was Sue's first bundle of joy. We managed to celebrate. And then the unexpected happened for me, and Annika was born. At this point, you would think things were just getting better. And they were. And I'm glad to say that we're happily married with a beautiful baby girl.
We are about to meet my personal trainer.
What did we find in the garden?
You found worms?
Yeah. Mommy, we found worms.
You found worms?
Yeah, we found worms.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Can you blow a kiss? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So earlier I said that apparently I'm not big enough to be on The Biggest Loser. And that statement was told to me actually by a couple of different people. And the only thing I can think of is, what does that say about the people around me, and what does that say about the show? I'm over 100 pounds overweight, so either I'm really good at hiding it, or the people around me just love me so much that they look past it. And then the truth is, when you watch the show as regularly as I do and some of the other people who I've talked to, you see, women 370 pounds
this season was one of the biggest ones. You see a man 525 pounds. You know, these are people that are so far beyond being just overweight that it's great for shock value, but you know, what does it really say to me? I'm 110 pounds, probably overweight. That's my guess. To be honest with you, the last time I weighed myself was several months ago, and I was at 234. And I haven't weighed myself since, haven't worked out since, and I've been eating like crazy since, so I'm sure I'm more than that at this point. But when I watch The Biggest Loser, I don't see people that represent me other than the 60-year-old women who need to lose 100 pounds. But, you know, I'm only 40. I still have so much of my life ahead of me. And it actually kind of makes me mad on both fronts. You know, is The Biggest Loser just looking for shock value, and that's all they care about? So kind of leaving the rest of us in the dust. You know, I guess the message is supposed to be, well, if this 500-pound guy can do it, then little 235-pound me can do it, but that's not the truth. And as far as the people around me, if you clearly don't see it, then that's fine, but all it's done is succeeded in bolstering my own false illusion of what I look like. I'm like the reverse of a bulimic. I don't look at a mirror and see myself as fat the same way that they can't look at a mirror and see themselves as skinny. And that's really a problem that I think this show could address by taking someone like me and someone like Sue, who don't have these massive amounts to lose, and show that it is the average person that can really do this and can win the show. Oh great, now I don't remember what I said before. We're about to go inside to Lombardi's restaurant for our weapon meeting tonight, which I had told you about before, is my women's networking group that I started. The significance of this location is that I used to manage the restaurant years ago. It was over 10 years ago. And I also met my husband here. That would be 13 years ago, almost 14 years ago. The food here is wonderful, and it's been a part of my life for all 39 years. What I was just thinking about that I wanted to get on video for this was something I find amusing, is that every single time someone comes up to me and it's like, hey, wow, you look like you lost some weight, it is almost without a doubt every time that I have just gained like 5 or 10 pounds. And someone will say, wow, you've never looked any better. Oh, wow, you look so good. What are you doing? And it's embarrassing to have to explain to them that, yeah, no, I just gained another 5 pounds, but thanks for noticing. It's a little bit nuts that those are the kinds of compliments I get, because it's not doing anything for me. Between 5 and 15
Hi folks, we
minutes.
wanted to show you Leitha's lighter side. We've just had some cannolis, wine, pasta, and that guy obviously has the runs because, you know, he drove pretty fast out of here. Anyway, here's Leitha with her friend Lauren, and I'm Joanne behind the scenes. Lauren and I only have 40 to lose, so we gotta highlight Leitha. She's really a funny, really inspirational. She's a very funny broad. She's very kind. She's a litigator. She's a masturbator. You'd be foolish.
Oh my gosh.
What? There's nothing wrong with masturbation. You'd be
That
foolish.
would get me on the show. They have
not
cameras
to
in the bedrooms at the ranch.
It's supposed to help you lose weight.
Well, you know, whatever it takes. We're in. We'll support her. Well, never mind. I was trying to keep this clean.
It's impossible.
All right. Here's Leitha. You've seen her laugh. Don't take her so seriously.
Please.
She'd be a absolute contribution to your program. All right, I'm going home.
So are we all. Good night.